Alright guys, we're back at the range again today. We'll make a video today on my setup for the factory class for American Rimfire Association. Factory class is, it's got to be a rifle that is less than $1,000 MSRP, and it's restrictions on the classes. You can have unlimited glass, whatever, how deep your pocket is, but the bolt and the stock and the barrel, pretty much your action, barrel and stock has to be stock. You're allowed to do a trigger. And this one here, I got a Yo Dave spring kit. I don't know, I don't really like it, and it didn't really help out a whole lot from the factory trigger, but I tried it, it didn't work. I'm waiting for Timney to come out with their new trigger for the CZ457, and yeah, so pretty much all I did was, when I purchased the rifle, I think I paid 730 bucks for it. I took it to my buddy, an old timer, and he took it and vetted the action. And then he also went through and did the bolt for me and just cleaned it up pretty much. That way it cycles nice and smooth, and he set my head spacing also on my barrel. So for pretty much for the class, what you're going to need is some type of a front rest. I use the Caldwell Rock BR. You can get them at Midway when they go on sale for like $100. Rest and rear bag. $100, pretty cheap. A lot of the guys, some guys that I see, they use this, or they'll use a higher end front steady rest that's all adjustable for your windage left and right, which this one is. They'll go with like a Sinclair or a Randolph machine. Now the difference between that and the Randolph and the Sinclair is the price difference and the quality. The quality is a lot better than this. You got finer adjustments. It's a little bit heavier than this one, and it's just built a lot better than this old cast, I don't know, $100 special I should say. But yeah, or some people I see too, they'll use a bipod in the front, which I've seen them shoot pretty well with just a bipod and a rear bag in the back. This one here, front bag wise, it's just the Caldwell one that comes with it. I'm waiting on another one to come in. I purchased an Edgewood front bag, and it's for the Sinclair, but I'm gonna get it to fit on this, and I'll get into that why it's for Sinclair later on in the video. But it's called the Edgewood Edge Modified Bag, which it will come up clear up here above clear to the top of the stock, and I think it'll hold it in place a lot better than what this one is. I got kind of a slop. I did remove some of the sand out of there, and I did change the sand from what they had previously in there. I think they had just them like rubber pellets in there from the factory, but I put sand in it. Also, when if you buy one of these things, or any type of a front steady rest that is adjustable like this, make sure you buy the rubberized feet for them. That way it won't slide around. This is the Caldwell ones. They make super feet, which are like 3-inch diameter or maybe 2.5-inch diameter, bigger feet pads, and it's nice because it doesn't move. Yeah, so my setup is CZ457. I got a Vortex down and back. What is it? 6x24 by 50. So you can get them at Cabela's on sale, or even Midway, or other places. I think I paid 350 bucks for it. It's a good beginner scope for a factory class. And then I like clarity's good, tracking's good. And then I also got the Precision or Vortex Precision rings on it, which I love them. I also had the old timer Lappet. For my base rail is Area 419 with a bubble in the back. And what the old timer did for me when he put my scope and lapped my rings for me, the bubble level here, he leveled the level on the bubble and then leveled the scope to the bubble. So that's what he did. What else? Also, you're gonna need some type of a rear bag. Like I said, if you buy this kit from Midway when they go on sale for $100, you get the Caldwell rear bag, which I do think I got one. Yeah, this is the Caldwell rear bag. I used it there for the beginning of the season until I got some cash gathered up to buy a nicer one. So then this one here is a Protect. It's the slick version. I love this rear bag. Yeah, but this bag here will do. What I did was I removed a lot of the sand out of it, and then also put my own style sand in there. You're also going to need just a regular pair of glasses, which I got these from work, so they were free. A pair of hearing protection. I use Walker silencers, Bluetooth compatible. They were 200 and some bucks. I mean, you ain't got to buy these. You just use regular foam ear protection. Or I also got the Walker headset, but I don't like that because when I'm like this with the earmuffs, they tend to hit on the stalk when I'm trying to look down the sight. Another thing that I would suggest too is if you shoot in the ARA class or any ARA matches, is when I went to my first match, they didn't have very nice seats. They were pretty much a wooden crate you sit on. So what I suggest is go buy you something like either a snap-on roll around chair from Harbor Freight for 10-15 bucks that's adjustable, or I bought this Rock and Sock. It's pretty much a German's chair. I got it at the local musical shop. I think I paid 150 bucks for it. It's comfortable. I could sit on it all day while I'm there at the event. Even I don't have to take a seat just for me when I do go. My girlfriend goes, I take a chair for her. That way we can sit there and wait until we go up to the next match, or when it's my turn to shoot. But very, very comfortable chair. And I do prefer something like that because, like I said, that last shoot I was at, there was probably 40 people there, I should say, and there was 3 different relays, so I had to sit while I was waiting. So I suggest getting some type of a chair. Also, a lot of guys there will have flags set up if you go to one of those shoots. You can take your own. What I do is I just use the guys that I'm shooting or sharing the bench with. If they don't have anything, I do have some that I made up. Cause first year getting into it, you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. You want to see what it's all about. I bought these right here. They're sticks for like at Lowe's or Home Depot or whatnot, but they put them at the end of the driveway with a little reflector on the top. And what I did was pretty much just drill a hole through the center of it, about, I don't know, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch deep. Try to get it centered because this is a fiberglass rod. And then what I did too was took metal coat hangers and bent them to fit down in here. And then on the end I used swivels for fishing. And then I just got some of this cheap stuff from work, which you can get at the store too. All it is flaggers tape. And then I got my own flag. It retracts the wind, does very well. Might only have, I don't know, $5-6 bucks in per flag. I made up 4 of them. If you want to get a little fancier, what I did too, before you bend through a 90 here, I went to Walmart and got some styrofoam. Is pretty much what it is, like in the school supplies for like backing paper or whatnot for projects. All it is I don't know, 1/2 inch, not even 1/2 inch, maybe 3/8 inch styrofoam, and it's got paper on both sides. I just poked a hole and pushed my rod through it, and then bent my 90 for my flag. And then I just painted it orange. And what I like about that is when it's clear down at the end, I can actually see which way the wind's blowing at me, front and back. That's why I pretty much made them, because I was having a hard time seeing just this down there blowing like this. I don't know, couldn't see it very well, so that's why I made them like that. Another thing that I take to me is these MDT ammo kits or carriers. They hold just 100 rounds of ammo in them, and then you can also hold an additional 100 round it holds two 50 round boxes in there. And what I like about that is because I don't like everybody knowing what I shoot, so I'll usually take the boxes out in the middle and just put 100 rounds of shells in there. And then, I don't know, I guess it wouldn't be that bad, but I kind of like to not let everybody know what I do shoot. You guys obviously know what I shoot because of the videos, but just going to the event, they don't know what I shoot. So I usually get like 2 or 3 of these, and then load my ammo up in the night before. Got the ammo already ready. And what else is cool about it is I can put my 3 magazines in there, 4 magazines, for when I go up to shoot. They're already loaded. I load them before I go up to the to the bench to shoot my card. And I got 100 rounds of ammo plus 4 mags loaded up, so that's 140 rounds. Another thing that happened to me this year too, when I went to a shoot, another cool item to pick up. You don't really think about it, but it poured down rain at one of the events. And as you can see, you usually got from you to the target board is grass. So I had tennis shoes. Wet grass, tennis shoes, it was not fun. My feet were soaking wet. So what I do suggest is to get some type of either like a water shoe, or I've seen some guys wear sandals or Crocs. That way your feet will dry in the summertime. But usually like early spring or late fall when I shoot and it does rain, I just bought a cheap pair of water boots from Walmart, or I even use my work boots that I bought, my Mucks. But I would suggest just taking a pair of boots with you to the event. If you don't wear boots, or if you just normally wear shoes like I do, just take them just in case. That way your feet ain't soaking wet. Another item that I see a lot of people take there is timers. You'll go to Walmart, Amazon, order an $8 digital timer that resets. That way you can put right here and watch your time, because you do have 20 minutes to shoot 25 targets. So a lot of the people will use timers. Me, I use cell phone. It works just the same and it's free. What else is there? And then what I also do too is just take my cleaning kits, just in case. You never know, you might need to clean. Your gun might start shooting like crap. Just give it a quick clean. I take my Vortex Rimfire cleaner with me. I always take 2 rods, patches, and whatnot to clean it. Also, a lot of people that just use a bore stick too, just in case they do get one stuck in the chamber. So I do see people taking something like that up to the benches with them while they're shooting, or when they're shooting. I'm probably forgetting some other things that I'm leaving out in this video. Let me think real quick. So we covered the front rest, some type of a rest in the front you'll need, either a bipod or a steady rest like this. And then some type of a rear bag system, or you don't have to use them. I mean, if you feel comfortable shooting good without a rear bag, I suggest one. Like I said, if you're trying to get in the sport cheap, this is the cheapest route that I found that I like. I mean, it worked both very well. I noticed like my gun wouldn't slide that well. What you could do is put some type of a tape around here, that clear vinyl tape around it, that way it'll slide better. Or another trick that an old timer taught me too is use motor mica on your bags. Just put a little bit on your finger, rub it on your bags. It'll help the stock slide back and forth. And then you can also use it for your rear bag. Make sure you have some type of a chamber flag, or take your bullet out and leave it out until they tell you to shoot or to insert it. My cheap little flag system, I mean, you can buy the nice flagging systems from Kilo Shooting Sports. I think the stand's like $60, and then some type of a flag is like $35. So I mean, you almost pretty much got $100 in a stand and a windage flag. Me, I got 4 of these for less than $20, and I couldn't be happier. And it works just for my likings. I use it at the local matches and the American Rimfire Association matches. You need eye protection, hearing protection, timer, all optional. You can use your cell phone or you can buy one. Make sure you take your cleaning supplies with you. And also, in boots. Don't forget your boots. That's a good reminder. And get you a nice chair. It doesn't have to be like mine. I've seen people use Harbor Freight swivel bottom chairs with the roller wheels on it, with the adjustable height. It works the same too, just as good. I also take a little 4x4 table with me to set my gun up on after I'm done shooting. I take my gun vise with me, set the gun up on there after I'm done shooting, clean it, whatnot. It's there. Another thing too is during the summertime I see some people having just little fans that are USB charged or battery operated. Fans also nice. I mean, heck, some people even have the nice Milwaukee ones you put the battery in, and it's all personal preference on what you want. Now me, I told you earlier in the video about the new front bag that I ordered. I do plan on upgrading this year. Christmas is finally over with, and now I can start putting some money towards my 2021 season. So I do plan on ordering a Sinclair front bench rest, and that's why I ordered the bag for the Sinclair rest. I just want something a little bit nicer. I know, like on this one here, your windage screw for right to left, sometimes it's loose, sometimes it's tight. It's just got a weird feeling, and I don't like it, but it's a good beginner's choice. I mean, I used it, I shoot good. Seeing these videos, I shoot good with the setup that I have. But yeah, probably leaving some things out, but that's pretty much your basics on what I take to an American Rimfire Association shoot, or any even local match. But yeah, that's gonna end that video, and I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and New Year's is coming up. I wish you a Happy New Year too. Yeah, appreciate all the new subscribers, and the view counts are going amazing. We just broke over 1,000 views on my first video that I posted, which I appreciate all your guys' support. But yeah, hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on that bell notification, because I got a bunch more stuff coming out. Thank you all, and have a happy holiday.